Hello Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Alright, so the cards for yesterday that I picked was both the Dandelion cards. Now, I don't think you'd be surprised by that, but if you chose these two cards, one or both or each other, you will be entered into the giveaway, okay? So, yeah. I just thought it was incredible that both Dandelions, the one before and after, came out in the same reading from two different decks. But of course, Spirit likes to do that, likes to surprise us and bring us these things. Yes. So thank you. I will be picking again a card in this reading that's coming up. And you have until the next reading this evening to guess what that is, okay? The one that I feel kind of like pops up in the reading, the one that kind of, sticks out to me as maybe, the card that's important to watch, okay? The energy, the spirit message, whatever you want to call it, okay? All right, so my name is Jane. This is Intuitive Energies, and yeah, I do readings twice a day. They're timeless. The greatest support you can give me is by watching this video, a lot of it. Watch time's important. Clicking the like button is important. And yeah, subscribe if you like, or just wait and then subscribe later. I have some awesome supporters. The energies are very positive here. And look at this success. And I'm very, very happy with this channel and everybody in it. They're awesome. I would like to thank my patrons on Patreon. I would like to thank everybody who has donated on PayPal. Thank you so much. Anybody who has used the links for the cards below also gets something for that. Thank you so much. And yeah, I also have an Etsy page with these cups that I sell. Of course, I'm intuitive. If you're interested in that, that's still up for now. So there you go. Coffee with cocoa, nothing better in the morning. Okay, so, well, I don't know how to do that, but I'll just start, okay? What do you do when you start with success card? All right, reading over, everybody happy. We've succeeded, all is well. Okay, so success. Okay, yeah, I know what I'm getting from this. Do you see the determination in this cat's eyes? Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Look at those eyes. Aren't they mesmerizing you? They're kind of mesmerizing me right now, okay? Look at the determination in this cat's eyes to succeed. It's a dark jungle, but there is light in the back, okay? There is light coming through. But this cat's in the dark, and he's in the dark. He's a creature of the dark, actually. You can almost see it, like, and his eyes see through the darkness. This is much like you, Pisces, seeing through the darkness. This is incredible, okay? And the light, well, it's on the horizon. It's coming in for you, okay? Beautiful. And we've had the pink moon this week, so if you look up here, it's kind of orangey pink. There you go. Okay, so this is going to bring you clarity. This card, maybe the word doesn't speak a lot, but the card itself speaks volumes. Okay, your eyes are going to see in a way that maybe others do not, such as these cats are very good at seeing in the dark, such as bats and all the nocturnal animals. You have great eyesight, okay? And we're talking about karmic and not karmic, that's the wrong word. That third eye, maybe karmic eyesight. You have a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of just knowing, okay, Pisces? This is from months, years even of work, things that maybe you didn't even realize that you were doing years past that were contributing to you getting to where you are now, okay? So this success is coming in for you. Absolutely. It's, and you've orchestrated it. You've worked hard at it. This isn't, nothing was handed to you. Sometimes I have people on the channel say, well, when's my, I've waited for this to come. And that's exactly it. You're manifesting waiting. You keep putting it out that you're waiting for something to happen. You have to make things happen. You have to reach out and make things happen. Okay, once in a while you have to work and then wait a bit, but you know, if nothing's coming, you just can't just sit there. I remember Hester Hicks saying, you can't just sit on the couch and wish for $1 million. What are you doing? You know, there's manifesting, and then there's, well, the reality we live in. Sometimes you have to help it along to get to it. It's not just a question of sitting there and, you know, and I don't know. It's very nice to think that things will work out magically. And I find that once you give it a push of any kind, things start to work out for you. But you got to give it that initial push. You can't just expect, you can't just manifest waiting. That's the best way I can put it out there, okay? You can't just sit there and wait. Waiting will only bring on more waiting. Trust me, I did years and years of waiting. So, yeah. All right. So let's see what Nature's Whispers has to say here. Infinite blessings. Okay, I guess it's going to be a good reading today. Success and infinite blessings. Look at that. And I feel that they're like showering on you. This is a winter scene, which is interesting, which is really catching my eye. And it feels like it's snowing blessings on you. Very, very nice. So, I don't like to predict things, but since it is a season that I'm familiar with, for some of you, you may be waiting for something near the winter time. Okay, so maybe it's something you already know about, you know, something that you've anticipated that's going to come near the winter month. Maybe we'll be showered with blessings when maybe it could even mean the pandemic is going to, you know, slow up a little bit and give us a little more back into our life. So it says, open your heart and your reality to the immeasurable gifts from nature. Well, that's okay too. Right, so maybe it is, we're talking pandemic is very much something that's happening in our world, right? It's viruses are nature, okay? I know some of you are going to say no, it's from a lab, but we're not discussing that here. This isn't a channel for that. So loving energy is surrounding you. Love from the highest level is being showered onto you and your life. Count your blessings and remember that love is all around you. Notice these miracles and blessings as they show up in unexpected ways, but always at the most auspicious time. Your life may not be exactly as you anticipated, but be sure to look for your miracles. So again, they keep talking about things coming in, not exactly the way you anticipated it, but you're going to be really happy about what's coming in. I like that. I mean, it's a surprise, but in the best way. So yeah, let's invite it in. Let's make sure that we're letting it manifest, okay? Take a Shining Oracle. So, Tuesday morning, the energy is really awesome. Wow, I love this. I love the word, the witness. And if you look at this picture, there's somebody here, but there's an eye right there. Look at that third eye. Okay? Do you get that? Knowing, knowledge. Again, I have a very big feeling that there's clarity here. Okay? And as I said before, this 6 plus 4 is 10. At one point, there's going to be a completion, and you're going to be a witness. Okay? You are going to witness success. You're going to witness a lot. I almost see what they're showing me is what I've heard, is that, okay, it's going to take a minute. 6 plus 4 is 10. At one point, there's going to be a completion, and you're going to be a witness. Okay? You are going to witness a lot. I almost see what they're showing me is what I've heard, is that, okay, it's going to take a minute. 6 plus 4 is 10. At one point, there's going to be a completion, and you're going to be a witness. Okay? You are going to witness a lot. I almost see In old stories from what we heard before, when you're going to heaven, you go and, what is it, they review your life. In some religions, they say they review your life if you've lived a good life, and it's for judgment, right? You stand in judgment at the pearly gates or whatever. Anyway, I'm not too sure about it, but you guys will understand. The important part is it's less of a judgment and more of a life review, okay? And when you go up there, it's almost, imagine standing in front of a big screen and spirits and energies around you reviewing your life with you, okay? But the only person who's really judging is you. You're judging because you, remember, I believe, this is my belief, okay? This is what I've been downloaded, that we decide what we're going to do here, what experiences we're going to have, okay? So this is like a test we send ourselves to have here, okay? So when we go back, we get to review what we've done, how we did, what we've learned. If the review and the lessons that we've put forward were fruitful, where work is needed, where the different contrasts came in and the different aspects, if they came out the way we wanted, or maybe in the next incarnation there's something else we could do if we indeed decide to come back, okay? So it's more, imagine standing in front of a big screen looking at this and saying to yourself, okay, yeah, that could have had some work, and you know, that could have gone better, and that was pretty good. And everybody around you who loves you, and all spirits and all source that want to be involved, they see it with you. They experience it with you. It's like sharing the experience with somebody else, okay? Sharing the love and the pain and the tears and everything with them, okay? And even the mistakes, okay? So to me, that sounds pretty glorious, because it sounds like an experience. It doesn't sound like a punishment, okay? Which is excellent, because everybody gets to experience at some level what you've gone through, okay? You're sharing with a beautiful collective, the source, God, okay? And a lot of people who say that, they've mentioned a near-death experience, that they've had this experience where they say God makes them watch their own life events, and you know, they feel bad, but there's no bad to be felt, okay? There's no judgment. God doesn't judge them. He wants them to review. So to me, there's probably somewhere in there is what's, you know, there's a truth in there, for me anyway. So, having said all of that, in this entire big blah blah that I just did to you, the witness is us now. I feel very much that what we do there, we're about to do here, but in a different way. We're going to watch people do things and say things and be really at each other. But the thing is about the witness is that when I had my download, they said, aren't you excited to be here? And I think we have all decided to be here as witnesses to this time, okay? This time to look around. And at the same time, we're working on us. We're getting on our success. But it is creating that, this split, if I can explain it better this way, this split that we're going to feel as witnessing the world and all its complexity and all the stuff that it's going to go through, while still finding happiness, peace, and joy in our own lives, okay? So just remember that, Pisces. It's going to be a little weird, okay? Every time I see this, is like, how can I feel joy when the world's going to hell, while I'm witnessing all these changes and people like trying to drag their feet out of the mud, okay, out of belief systems that no longer function or work. How are they going to, you know, drag themselves out of that while you're still persevering on your own journey, okay? Here we go. I'm going to take a chakra card. Right, discovery. Discovery. Miracles. Destiny. Okay. So all these three came out. These are the challenges position, okay? And it's exactly what I was really talking about, okay? All of this that's happening, it's destiny. Regardless of if you were here or not, this world was going to go through this growing pain. There's a good word. If I ever found one, this is it. Growing pain, okay? But you're still going to make your miracle happen, but it's going to be weird, okay? It's going to be weird, but you're not going to be alone. There's some people who are going to catch up, okay? You see, this is a root chakra moment, okay? See this pink moon that just went by, okay? This is telling me that it's going to, and I see these people. It's funny to say this, but I look at this card and I almost feel like this is a spirit going boo, okay? And scaring the crap out of somebody going, oh my God, there's a spirit here. We live of spirit. Spirit is part of us. You know, like, it's going to be a shock for some people to realize that they're not just this automaton human being walking around, you know, demanding their physical manifestations, that there's so much more, okay? But it's going to be a miracle, but it's going to be challenging, okay? But it's destiny. This is like the crown chakra. This is like up above. This is destiny. The black and white, the chariot horses, it's going, okay? They may be kneeling, not leaning, but kneeling right now, but things are going to start to move, okay? This is the path. It's going that way. Regardless if I was here, regardless if you were here, this is it. We can either be part of it or not part of it. In this channel, I want you to be part of it. I want you to witness it, but I want you to make your life the best that it can be. The most stable you can make it, so that you have a place to recuperate, a place to go back to, and a place to be happy in, okay? All right, so let's pull some cards here. Discovery, miracles, destiny. Love that. Remember, those are challenges. Those are challenge cards. So that's where the work needs to be done. The witness. Between you and me, though, I'd much rather be the witness than the one going through all of this achingly painful changes that are about to come. I would rather be already there. I'd rather be already there waiting with open arms to the people who are ready to kind of open themselves up to it. Okay, Pisces? So, I'd rather be above the grade, yeah. The new, you know, the brand new clothes, the brand new thought, the brand new idea. I'd rather be this person than the one completely taken aback or surprised by the whole situation. I'd rather get there now than later. Okay? Right. And this is still talking about, okay, new things, new endeavor, with the Page of Wands. Also the Eight of Pentacles. This is what I was talking about. You have to work at it. You have to do the initial good work at what you're doing to get to where you need to go. You can't just expect things to happen to you. You can't just expect things to come in and, you know, take over. You have to put in the work, okay? But there are infinite blessings coming to you, okay? That's because you tuned in. Wait, there was another one. Yeah, right. Right? Use your intuition and your mind together. Okay? And now you've become the witness. So this is absolutely what they're talking about. Okay? This is seeing things with your eyes. And this is seeing things with your third eye. So this absolutely makes all the sense in the world right here. Okay? See? This is your third eye. These are your eyes. This is your mind. This is knowledge and wonderful. This is intelligence. This is the King of Swords. He's like mastermind. Okay? So this is using your mind and your intuition together, okay? This is being very, very, very like, you know, a master position. Somebody who knows how they feel, what's coming in. They're using every aspect of what's being given, or the gifts that you have, that you're born with, okay? This is you working to full capacity, which is beautiful, awesome. I mean, if you have tools offered to you for you to win, why wouldn't you use them? And here's that 7, the assessment card that keeps coming out, okay? So this is kind of really, this is a fantastic card to come out with all of these, okay? The reason is that there's going to be a lot of assessing to do, okay? Because this is not something that's going to happen overnight. I've said this before. Awakening is going to be very painful for some people. And we're trying to alleviate that now by doing the work now, okay? By, even a spirit is saying, you know, to offer you the help now so that you can look at things in a different perspective and open yourself up to the healing and the possibilities of everything that's coming, okay? So that you're not like suddenly going through a crash course like some people, like this one here, you know, when spirit shows up and they're going, peekaboo, and the person's like going, wow, you know, pink moon, assessing stuff, figuring out what the heck am I going, what's going on with me, okay? They want you to work on your own miracles because this is destiny. Things are going to change. It doesn't matter what's going on. It's going to change. You can try to stop a freight train, unless you're another freight train, very impossible to do, okay? Just going to run you over and keep going. So just, you know, this is the best place. Yeah, it's going to keep going. There you go. It's going to transition regardless of what you think, or regardless, it wouldn't be you, Pisces, but regardless what the naysayers in the world, okay, the ones who clump everybody in the same place and in the same thing, who don't go further than what's being told. Well, you know, they're going to have to think innovatively at some point. Okay? And Spirit is saying it's not like the idea hasn't been put across to them or they haven't been given signs, okay? They've been given the opportunity with this Ace of Wands, okay? Brilliant, shining, that's fire. And a fire sign is like, you know, setting your foot on fire. So, but they just put it out, okay? They got to be contemplating this, not ignoring it, okay? And they got a plan. Everybody's being offered the same choice and the same opportunity to plan. This is why this pause happened, okay? We'll call it a pause to redirect, okay? If you needed that redirection, if you weren't already on this path, okay? They gave you a great gift by pausing you and telling you, okay, just take a minute, figure out where do you want to go, okay? Yeah. This one here, I'm going to put right here with the assessment card because some people are just going to make it very hard, okay? Instead of just going down the path that they're supposed to, they're going to feel very tired. They're going to feel very wounded and broken, okay? And in some ways, this is where everybody else comes in, okay? Try to help people, encourage them, tell them not to give up because they're almost there, or they're going to get there, okay? Because some are going to have a very hard journey. It's going to be a long time of assessing, of reconnecting the mind to the intuition. It's going to be a lot of work, okay, to get them to just open up, okay? And remember, you can't force it, okay? But it's definitely a new journey with the Fool. Right, an inner journey. Right, and a brand new one, right? So, there you go. This kind of says it all. Brand new journey of inner guidance and being an apprentice, okay? Learning something new, a new project, and something new, okay? These are all together. This is us, okay? This is you, Pisces, okay? Look how beautiful you are. Look how beautiful you are, okay? You're doing so well, okay? You're here, you're learning, you feel invigorated. Right now I can feel it in my heart that you feel a light, and you're a little bit worried about, other people and how they're going to turn out in the end. Some of you. Some of you say you don't care, but you do deep down. I'm hearing from Spirit. Some of you will say, oh no, I just care about me. But you do. You do. You care for the people around you, especially if they're not exactly going down the same road. You're hoping that they, find their way and do their thing. And remember, we have each other to lean on, okay? Look at that. The Queen and the King of Cups both came out, okay? So, first of all, the two is a pair. This is exactly what I'm saying. You're not alone. You're not alone in spirit. You're not alone in life, okay? There are definitely people who will be here to support you, okay? Just you being here, okay? We're supporting each other. We're a little tiny group of people who come and listen to these and listen to Spirit and let them help us, guide us in the most positive way, okay? Of saying that our eyes are open and we have to, we have to let other people pick up speed in their own time, okay? And to assess, and it's going to be hard for them, but we can help them somewhat, okay? But not only that, it shows a balance between the masculine and the feminine. It shows a balance because these are cups. These is a balance of emotions. So you don't only have a balance of intuition, of mind, you're also getting a balance of emotion, okay? It's putting like all your little duckies in a row, okay? So that you can be prepared to witness everything. To sit back. I like I said, I almost see you in front of a screen watching the world do its thing, while you are very confident in where you're at, okay? You're going to be a witness, not to judge, not to judge. I feel that sometimes you're going to be sad by what you see, but to be hopeful by what you see, okay? You're going to be able to spot the moments of light. They may start out small at the beginning. You'll see little spots of light shining, coming through. Okay, because you now see with more than your eyes. You got to remember that. Okay, you're here to witness this as well. Okay, so you're going to see with more than your eyes. You're going to see with your soul, with your third eye. You're going to see the hope in a barren field. You're going to say, there's nothing that's going to grow here. And then suddenly you'll start seeing stuff coming through. Okay, and you're going to say, oh, is that a flower? Is that a flower I see? And you are. You will. I don't know how much you're going to see, Pisces, but remember, there's a flip. There's a duplicity. It's not duplicity. It's the wrong word. There's a two-sided story here. There's yours and the rest of the world, okay? So it is important that you take care of you, okay, that you get you to a very good place so that you can stand as a witness in comfort and in happiness and joy and peace and be there to support others' paths and journey, because we'll be needed at some point. Some people will come around and need our help, okay? Maybe in a strange way, but like I said, a word can change somebody's life, okay? They're showing me the movie Polar Express. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Did the word believe at the end of that movie touch your heart? It did me. It touched me. Okay? That's what they mean by one word in a moment in time can touch you to the point that it changes your life. So don't dismiss anything. Any little thing can make a great change. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Now it's long enough. It's always too long for me. I feel like I just, it needs to be said, Pisces. It just needs to be said. We'll leave it at that. I'm going to do the extended later on. We're going to let Spirit talk a little more. Again, it's talking about stuff that's coming and, the world that's changing. And, yeah, it's not going to be all bad, though. It's going to be very good for us. We just got to keep working on us. We have a lot of blessings, success, so that we can be that. We can get to hear this witness, okay? I'm sending you lots of love and light, Pisces, a lot of blessings. Don't forget to pick the card that I will be picking for this reading as what I think is that kind of stuck out to me in this reading. And I will see you later. Take care now.